Welcome back to the channel, boys. Fabloonski's coming at you next with this Bleak Watcher aspect build. We finally got Season of the Chosen. It's finally here. I played a little bit. I was live streaming, but I happened to get the new warlock aspect, and it was so good and so much fun that I had to stop streaming just to make this video. If you want to see me stream again, I will be streaming right after I create this, or right after it goes live rather, so I'll be on the lookout for that. But right now, let's break down this build and show off this new aspect for the warlock. So here is my Shadebinder setup. We're using a healing rift, doesn't really matter. We're using cold snap grenades, which does not matter because we got the new aspect. Now of course we're using ice flare bolts again, but then we got Bleak Watcher. Press and hold the grenade button to convert your grenade into a stasis turret that fires slow projectiles at nearby targets. Now you guys are going to see in the gameplay later on in the video, but it's not like the arc soul. It is not like the the arc thing where a stasis buddy or whatever it is. Well, this is actually your stasis buddy. What it is you hold your grenade almost like the void supercharge, where like devour or something like that, or like the healing grenade. You charge it up, you hold it in your hand, you throw out your grenade, and it literally places a stasis turret where it shoots stasis projectiles and it can freeze. So I'm thinking this paired with the hunter shurikens can freeze instantly, but this does freeze pretty often. So since I have this on, I also have Whisper of Endurance, Whisper of Hedrons, and then I have the new fragment Whisper of Torment. You gain grenade energy each time you take damage from combatants. So I have literally a grenade spam build focused around Bleak Watcher. I'm going to have pretty much infinite weapons of Hedrons buff because this is going to keep freezing targets. And then I have so much going on. I have the melee. Oh my god, this build is crazy, and the turret is just so good. It is so good because it slows and then it freezes them. So I absolutely love this so far. I sound real excited in my voice because I am, like, this is sick. I love getting new build options in my videos. I love it in the game. It is so much fun. As for my loadout, we're rocking Heritage. We got all in recombination, literally the same thing I had before. We got Arctic Haze and we got Eyes of Tomorrow. Been testing it out with the new rocket launcher buff. So far it seems pretty good. I think with adaptive ordnance proc it'll be even better. Now we just got our artifacts, so we don't have anything crazy here, but there is some mods that I think will be really good with this. For instance, Resonant Siphon gains stasis ability energy whenever you or a member of your fire team stuns a champion. That's just one. There's a couple more. Glacial Inherence, defeating targets with your stasis super, refund super energy. That's for a different build, but that's still a really great mod. So there's a couple of mods in here. You guys should take a look at this. As for my stats, we got 29 mobility, we got 31 resilience, we got 101 recovery, 101 discipline. I'm going to be able to spam so much stasis turrets and rifts. Is going to be amazing. We got 23 intellect and we have 46 strength. Now let's start with the helmet, which also happens to be my exotic piece of choice, Verity's Brow. I had just made a video using this build. We're using this exotic fort build, and we're literally using the same build, but now that we got this new aspect, it fits perfectly into this build. It's crazy. So in case you guys don't know, the armor perk on Verity's Brow is the 4th magic. Energy weapon kills grant death throws, which provide a bonus to the damage of your grenades and grant you grenade energy. When you have death throws and throw a grenade, nearby allies gain greatly increased grenade regeneration for a short time. So maybe if you have this paired with other warlocks that have Bleak Watcher aspect, you can have just like an army of stasis turrets that are just going to freeze everything. It's going to be really cool. As for my mods, we got Discipline mod, rocket launcher ammo finder, and taking charge. On my gauntlets, we got minor discipline mod, we got double auto rifle loader, and we got firepower. This is just one of them. I have a couple of stacks of these. While charged with light, regain a portion of your grenade energy when you use your grenade, consuming 1 stack of charged with light. On my chest piece, we're using a recovery mod. We got sniper damage resistance, we got concussive dampener, and we got firepower again, so this is 2 stacks of firepower. On my legs, we got another discipline mod, we got shotgun scavenger, we got innervation, reduced grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power. I'm using a masterwork weapon. Well, both my weapons are masterwork, so anytime I see an orb of power, I'm going to pick it up, get some nice grenade energy. And we got another firepower mod. And on my warlock bond, we got a minor recovery mod, we got double bomber mod, so whenever I cast my rift, I get a nice chunk of grenade energy. And then we got another firepower mod. That's 4 firepower mods plus double bomber mods. You can already see how much grenade spam there's going to be. Well, stasis turret spam there's going to be. It's insane. You can literally have 2 on the field at once. You guys are seeing the gameplay in a second. And as for my warlock fashion, this is the new ornament set for Season of the Chosen. I think it looks really cool. I don't know about shaders or how it takes shaders, but just the default look, it looks sick. It doesn't really go well with Verity's Brow, but then again, nothing goes well with Verity's Brow. It's such an ugly exotic, but I made it as good as I could possibly look. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. I think this is a really nice ornament set. Boys, I think that this new warlock aspect is going to permanently take the place of the Frost Pulse aspect. This converts your grenade into some kind of stasis turret that shoots these little projectiles that eventually freezes enemies. Now, unlike the grenade, it can't freeze them instantly, but unlike the grenade, it does stay around for a lot longer. Like if I was using the cold snap grenades, you throw them out, it freezes a couple enemies, and then that's it, it's over. Now with the build I have, I was able to spam cold snap grenades, but with this build, with the new warlock aspect, I'm able to spam these stasis turrets, and I literally had like 4 on the field at once, meaning that pretty much everything is going to get frozen instantly. Pair that with the ice flare bolts. Every time I shatter some of the frozen targets, I get some grenade energy back, and then it's going to travel and freeze more enemies. This pairs perfectly, absolutely perfectly with the ice flare bolts aspect, and I am honestly shocked at how good it is. I didn't think it was going to be that good, and when I read it, I wasn't too excited, but now that I got my hands on it and I have a build focused around it, wow, it is so much fun, and it feels cool. You know, you feel like an actual ice wizard even more than you already did, because you're literally charging your grenade, you put out this stasis turret, you throw your staff, you freeze enemies. Oh man, it is so much fun. Like, I can't even put it into words how much fun it is. You guys gotta get it if you're a warlock. The only downside to using this aspect is that now you can only have 3 fragments on as opposed to 4 with the frost pulse aspect, but honestly, that's completely okay with me because this aspect is much more powerful than frost pulse. Although frost pulse is very, very good and it's safe, you know, you have that in your back pocket. If enemies start to rush, you can throw down your rift and it freezes them. But this, you can put this down at your feet, and there you go, you have a little buddy right next to you, and if you get another grenade, you can throw another one down, and pretty much you're gonna have like this impenetrable like line of stasis turrets. And then if you have another warlock on your team using the same thing, you can have like probably like 5 or 6 of these little stasis turrets freezing everything around you, and I think it's going to be so good, especially at crowd control, because you crowd control enemies, you blow them up, you freeze them, you get your grenade back, you keep the cycle going, and I'm just honestly, I love it. I absolutely love this. Another recommendation for this build is using a weapon that has demolitionist, such as a posterity or gnawing hunger or whatever weapon has demolitionist, because as you guys already know, demolitionist gives you your grenade energy back, which means that you'll be able to have more stasis turrets around, freezing more enemies, getting even more grenade energy from destroying those frozen enemies. So a demolitionist weapon paired with Verity's barrel would probably be even better, but the dragonfly, I just like dragonfly and I like this gun, so I'm using that. But yeah, if you want to go completely optimal for this build, use a weapon with demolitionist and you will be so happy you did. But if you guys like this content, please like, subscribe, and share. It truly helps me out a lot. You can also check out my other videos, links are in the description below. I have a lot of crazy builds, so go ahead and check that out. And I'm going to be live streaming. I'm actually going to be live streaming right as soon as this video goes live, so be on the lookout for that. If you want to see some of my previous live streams, they're also on my channel, and you might as well follow my social media. I have a Twitter and an Instagram, both at @fat_bloonskis. But with all that being said, deuces.